I was the knight in shining armor in your movie. Would put your lips on mine and love the aftertaste now. I'm a ghost, I call your name, you look right through me. You're the reason I'm alone and masturbate. Hey! I've been trying to fix my pride, but that shit's broken. That shit's broken. Lie, 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 I tried to hide, but now you know it. That I'm at an all-time was the proto.
Your data is gold to hackers. McAfee helps keep you safe with AI-powered scam detection, secure VPN, and award-winning antivirus. Plans start at $39.99 for the first year. Visit McAfee.com/online protection. Terms apply.
Type like 3 stacks on that CD. An example of the perfect candidate now. All your girlfriends say that you don't want to see me. You're the reason that I just can't concentrate. Hey! I've been trying to fix my pride, but that shit's broken. That shit's broken. Lie, 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 I tried to hide, but now you know it. That I'm at an all-time I've been trying to fix my pride, but that shit's broken. That shit's broken. Lie, 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 I try to hide, now you know it. That I'm at an all-time low, 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 low. Low, 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 low. Try to hide, but now you know. I'm at an all-time. Hey!
You need to look your
when in my close friends just become an enemy. Oh, oh. I feel the heavy all around. If you feel the hurt, then maybe you should let it out. Oh, 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 oh. We were young, now bliss doesn't come around. This is a way I feel in my heart. It can't take no more. Cause all that I know is I feel it. You wake up to see what changing your energy. I see you got a lot of feelings that you're never telling me. Oh, oh, I feel it. So I guess it's silly me. I really thought we could be something we could never ever be. Oh, oh, we were young now. Bliss doesn't come around. This is the way I feel in my heart. And can't take no more. 'Cause all that I know is I feel it. Got to say one word to me, one word because I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. You ain't got to say one word to me, one word because I feel it. I feel it. I feel it.
There's
All right, Miss Linda. Going forward, all your Medicare prescriptions will be delivered.
This
Quick freestyle, open up the summer, I wanna shout out to some of the artists out there. Shout out Freddie Quotes, Black Casey, Crypto, Westcott, Crypto, Screws, my guy DJ Kobe, my guy DJ Cryptomatic. Let's go. It's us again, the Hexicans. We back in the building flexing. Sitting back with no stress in the bear market, taught some lessons. That cycles come and go. We saw the peaks and felt the lows. And Hex is only 3 years old with so much room to grow. But if you know what I know, this crypto X Factor like whoa. Invest before this bull run and tell me how that goes. These Hexes trust us interest, which means I hold my own keys. If you give your keys to middlemen, the middleman can flee. Hex is P2P. Peer-to-peer, it's written on the blockchain, new protocols. We gon' ball Daytona watches, Cuban chain. Just picked up the Aston Martin, now we talking crazy games. We earning interest daily. T-shirts are the gravy train. Mint and mining, this all code is programmed just to do that. I rep the Hex community, so tell me where your crew at. Tell me where they do that. Take the customers' money and gamble it like. Take 5, that's a rap with Hexicans. Hashtag Hex on Twitter, we are trending. Most hated in this crypto space, there ain't no pretending. Like my ball exchanges, but now we see they bending. Pulse chain, pulse sex, Hexicans we win and we up. That's right, Hexicans we up. The haters wanna silence us, but we never give up. I said we up. That's right, Hexicans we up.
The haters want to silence us, but we never give up. And that's it, man. Y'all playing with us. You act like we ain't got the talent. Content creators, developers, great ideas, or community working on this permissionless, trustless blockchain. We out here. Summer 2023. New music, new platforms, new L1, new exchanges. We're gonna be the force in this new bull run. Let's go.
Boom. All right. I hope you can hear me right now. Let me stop sharing the screen for a second and unfreeze my cute little face. There we are. Hey kids, it's Pulse Ray Vision coming to you live from Cuatro Cinco Studio in my mom's basement. We got a good night's sleep after our shift at McDonald's. Like a good crypto boy, we just say, would you like fries with that? That's part of the crypto journey is, you know, moving into your mom's basement, taking a low wage job and waiting for the bull run. Guys, the last 48 hours have been phenomenal in Anti-Gravity Project. I mean, phenomenal. I feel for everyone in Bitcoin and Pulse Chain Hex. All you guys, I feel for everyone in the altcoin market this whole year. It's just been like L after L after L after Black Swan after blah blah. It was bad. It was bad. But we have a lot of cool things going on, and as you guys read in the title, I got a trick to buy cheap dark, like baby chickens, cheap dark, and a time machine. We're going to talk about time machines today because we got our own spinoff in our Telegram about a time machine. And we also have a way to go back in time and get J1 fuel cells for the next hour or so because that mystery box has been slacking. We got Red Squirrel in the house, oi pops, Moon Mutt, hello my friends, hello Moon Mutt, Huxican, like he said, it's 3:46 a.m. God bless you. Good morning, Crypto Cat. Good morning, Patrick. Astros' stuff. Can't hear you. This intro is worth at least 1,000 times. Red squirrel, red squirrel, red squirrel. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, I think I DM'd you yesterday, Squirrel. If I didn't, then I will here. Now I can. Now I can hear you. Power stream last night, dude. Last stream was crazy. There's 50 people there. We dropped all the alpha. We opened up all the back doors. We showed everyone behind the curtain. We gave you the Pelosi inside trading scoop of how to play this game. Like, this is the deal. Any decent crypto project that programs and holds value and goes up in the bull market is a rigged game. Everything's a rigged game. Stock market is a rigged game. Real estate's a rigged game. Hex is a rigged game. The difference is in Hex, Richard Hart told you how to beat the game. He told you T shares are worth a lot more than people think they are. And yeah, the game is rigged. And then he gave you the inside playbook. If you were with him, I mean, he still gives you the inside playbook about T shares. But the truth is, anti-gravity, dark matter and anti-gravity project, it's a rigged game. But for everyone who's been here for the last 2 years, everyone in our Telegram, everyone catching these streams, we've told you how to beat the game. We told you how to become the house, right? It's like you can go play in the casino. You might get lucky, you might not. It's a lot of dopamine and adrenaline. I know, I've been there. Or after a while, when it isn't fun anymore, you think to yourself, I'd rather be the house. You look around the casino, you see everyone just pouring money into the casino and only a little bit coming out, right? So you want to be the house, you want to be the bank. And when you mint fuel cells, you're the bank, you're the house. That's as easy as it is. You got to get dark matter, which you can buy, or some people have it from the mining phase, claim phase. Some people have it for free from the airdrop phase. They have dark. Like there's like 1,500 addresses with 2 dark each. That's 3,000 dark that are just sitting out there. And I even put a message in Frank Polancic's mastermind group because they're sitting on a bunch of it. No permissions. They're sitting on a whole bunch of it. They got like 1,000 airdrops alone. And then the Forge NFTs got a huge drop. So, I mean, we hooked a lot of people up with free dark. It's just sitting there. It's not minting fuel cells. It's not earning yield. It's not winning any lotteries. It's just sitting there. So, like I said, the game is rigged. Get dark, mint fuel cells. You win. Like that is the best way. That's the best return on your dark that you're going to get is to mint it. And dark itself, there's less than 1 million. It's way more scarce than people think right now. Way more scarce. Just look at what the I think it was like a $20,000 buy yesterday. Bought the Pink Mist Well, I think close to 300. We counted as 300 or 400. He bought 300 or 400 of the 29,000 off the market, and it doubled in price. Sorry. It went up 50% in price. 50% price, not 100%. It went up 50% with one buy of a few hundred of those 29,000. You don't have enough dark. You don't have enough fuel cells. Yes, it's a gimmick. Yes, it's commercially shilly. I get that. It's also true. You don't have enough dark. You don't have enough fuel cells. I mean, very few people have enough dark, and nobody's got enough fuel cells. What a blessed day in the dark community. Thank you very much. What's up, Hexagon? Tin Tops in the house. Okay, we got to play this song made for us by Red Squirrel. That other intro is just, chef's kiss. I absolutely love that video where he just shows the cool planets and text for people to read. It's very attention grabbing. But we're going to switch over right now to the song by Cape Figure. That was the video edited by Rip City Hex and art from everyone in the community, like Zephyr Trips, Aaron Spencer, Red Squirrel, I mean, I'm literally, there's like 6 other people that I'm not even coming to mind right now because you guys are just so badass at collaborating. So here goes Rip City Vid. This isn't Leroy the Space Monkey. This is, I don't even remember the name of the song. If Cape shows up or if Cape hits the replay gang, just put the name here, right here. It's just a jam.
Cole Nova is here, he's the leader of Alpha, leading the charge. Yeah. With his main man Heavy, hit up right by his side at the raid. Together they fight, the guards their corner, Rich and Valor, fighting for good. They refuse to back down in this war for justice. They wear the crown. Cole Nova and Heavy Hitter, they rise from the dust. For the cause, they never back down. With Big Boy Leroy, his feet firmly underground. In the face of danger, they fight through it all. Champions of hope, they rise to the top. Through shadows of doubt, they light up the way. With power and purpose, they seize every day. Their enemy tremble in the dark. Cole Nova and Heavy Hitter, our heroes embark in the big galaxy that's covered by night. They bring the fire and ammunition to ignite. For it's Alpha they serve, their honor was true. Cole Nova and Heavy Hitter, they rise from the dust, fighting for the cause, they never back down. With Big Boy Leroy, his feet firmly underground. In the face of danger, they fight through it all. Champions of hope, they rise to the top. For every shadow, they bring the light. Cole Nova and Alpha, defenders of the right.
Guys, I just checked Pink Miss Well's address and it's bananas. Like, I want to swear, like bananas doesn't cover, it doesn't match what happens. Pink Miss Well, holy shit. Okay, let's just go over it. I'm just going to share the screen. This is insane. And like I said, the link to join is in Telegram. The link to join is on X. And yeah, I mean, holy cow. These Grok 3 people are kind of getting annoying. I'm just going to start banning and blocking them here. They're definitely bots at this point. There we go. Okay, so like I said, the link's there. Let me share my screen here. Heck, I'm even going to put that. Let me put this in the invite first, right here. I'm even going to put the link to join in our comments here. Boom. There you go. So if you guys can copy and paste that from the comments, you can just jump on stream, ask any questions you want, steer the conversation, and get little Easter eggs. I know you guys have stuff itching at the edge of your mind, but if you look at Pink Miss Well token, we launched this token and we told people the only utility of this token is to give it to the Pink Miss Well. And they sent 51% of Pink Miss Well went to the Pink Miss Well. He got 510 million tokens at the top of the chart right here. And he said, what do you want me to do? You want me to market by dark and burn it? Do you want me? I said, no. The trick to winning this game is to mint. So I said, market sell PMW, because we told people the only thing that this is good for is to give it to Pink Miss Well. Dump it. He did a market dump right here, bought dark, 50%, shot the price of dark up 50%. And then people just went ham as I showed people this chart on Telegram and Twitter, because they understood that, you know, you're basically down here, you're buying like $9 dark. you know, $10 dark, $11 dark, $12 dark, $15 dark, $19 dark. Right now, if you were to buy 10 million of these, 1 million of these, it'd be 24 bucks. And the price of dark right now is 22 bucks. So basically you're getting a dark and you're getting a J1 fuel cell for $2, you know, like, yeah, you're basically paying $2 for a fuel cell, which is where the time machine comes in. You can't mint J1 fuel cells. You can't mint J2 fuel cells. The only thing you can mint for the next 10 days, is J3 fuel cells. So we're on journey 3. You have to have one whole dark to get one whole fuel cell. And that's the game. Once you mint, your NFT becomes a lottery ticket where you can win this lottery right here, which is just getting stupid already. The first payout is insane. Absolutely insane. Oh, Swizzle. I gotta reach out to Swizzle, man. Swizzle 6 is funny in Telegram. Okay, so yeah, you win this big ass lottery. Even the small payout is going to have all the I think there was like 17,000 that were rolled from the evil address into the first jackpot in the first drawing. So like I think that puts everyone's winnings. I texted someone earlier this day, did the breakdown. It looked like right now they're getting about 8.5 dark per winner in the first drawing. It used to be 1 1/4 dark. Now you're looking at 8.5, maybe more dark in the very first drawing. So that's insane. But even at today's price, let me find this one right here. Even at today's price, each fuel cell that wins, if it wins 8.5 at today's price, then that is $178 per winner. So you could buy one dark for 22 bucks, or you could do the Pink Miss Well route and get another piggy bank strapped to your back, a J1 Michael Jordan rookie card that we don't even print anymore. You can't mint those. Or you can just buy a dark and go in here, and if your fuel cell hits, you have a 1 in 21 chance. We used to say 1 in 20. We got some people on Telegram complaining and arguing about maths, and so we just say 1 in 21, which actually kind of sounds cooler because 21 is a cooler number than 20. Anyways, you got a 1 in 21 chance of winning $178 worth of dark at today's price. Could go down, could go up. You know, it's it's crypto. We've seen a lot of stuff going down. However, if you look at this chart, I mean, here's the one on Gecko Terminal. This one actually shows the spikes up to 134 bucks right here, this Casey's candle. And then, you know, obviously we had black 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You could call them black swan events or 7 market dumps. This last one included Bitcoin, and they've lined up with all of our lotteries. Every time we have a lottery, the market just takes a fall. And so it was really rough in the beginning, but as you can see, as scarcity and supply tighten up, we're not dropping as far as the other ones. And I'll show you some charts today that are going to really give you a really good perspective about crypto, because if you're measuring your gains and losses in dollars, which we all do because we spend dollars in our regular life, but if you're also doing the next level stuff, which is looking at your pile of dark, your pile of pulse, your pile of hex, your pile of solid X, your pile of PTGC, then you're next level ninja. That is Jedi stuff right there, to look at the number of your tokens rather than the number of the dollars on the screen, because dollars on the screen will drive you crazy, absolutely nuts. But anyways, I digress. So we go back here to Pink Miss Well. So he market dumped right here and bought a whole bunch of dark straight off the market and pumped the price 50% on dark. And then like people just ate it up all the way back up to here. Now, this is the funny thing. We're not at all-time highs, but let me show you something very, very interesting. Oh yeah, and you guys are just bananas here. I'm not even going to go into like 30 million Pink Miss Well, 29 million, 7 million. These people are making up just crazy they're going to get a whole bunch of dark. They're going to get, see, like this address right here. If you clicked it and you found the address, this guy is basically just gifted 30 J1 fuel cells to the Pink Mist Well. He's gifted 30 J1 fuel cells to himself, and he's going to get 30 dark. So he spent 726 right here. What's 726 divided by 30 at today's price? I don't know what price he bought them at, but he basically paid for 24. This is the same amount as 24 dark matter, and he's getting 30, and he's getting 30 Michael Jordan rookie cards. Do you guys understand the loophole? Do you guys understand the silliness going on here? But I came here to show you his portfolio. Pink Mist Well, I got to refresh this bad boy. Pink Mist MF Well Sniper is now sitting on 529 million. He has 19 million more than he did before he dumped. Let me say that again. He had 51% before he dumped. Now he has 53%. So he has more than he had when the chart went up to went up here where it was $44 for a million Pink Mist Well. Right now it's $24 for a million Pink Mist Well. This is like, and people reached out to me, DM'd me, and they asked me, they're like, hey, is it okay if I recycle this, if I dump and repeat? Because what people are doing is like, look at this. This guy right here, Jiminy Christmas. Where's the 30 guy go? 34 million, $700. Insane in the membrane. But basically, these guys are paying for 24 NFTs, and they're getting 34. I'm sorry, they're paying for 24 dark, and they're getting 34. So if they turn around and dump the dark and buy back into Pink Mist Well and do this over and over again, yes, you're going to push up the price of Pink Mist Well. Yes, you're going to have to buy more and more, but eventually, I think that we're going to see the people, the day one, the AGOGs take advantage of this. I think we're going to make a new high in Pink Mist Well. So if Pink Mist Well had 22 or 24 grand worth right here to market by dark, how much will he have if we break this? If people go by Pink Mist Well, send it to the Pink Mist Well, who is our patron saint. We love and honor our Pink Mist Well so much. And what if all you guys do is continue to put this in his hands? Because the bots have definitely taken control of this. Like this might be someone playing the chart that bought here and sold here. If they did, good on you, like excellent trading. I don't think that's the case. I think this is people buying the shit out of it to get free, to get dark in a free J1 fuel cell basically right now. And I think that these are the bots that are like that saw this, and bots were probably just buying the shit out of it down here. So this is the cheapest way to get dark and a J1 fuel cell. Now, let me tell you guys this. Once the mystery box catches up with all of these payouts, once the mystery box makes good on all these deals being made right here, 100, dude, someone just said 100 million pulse, 100 million Pink Mist Well tokens, 100 million. This means that the Pink Mist Well is going to get 100 Michael Jordan rookie cards. This address is going to get 100 million rookie cards, and this address is going to get 100 dark. So they're going to get basically $22,000 of dark, $2,200 of dark, which basically is what they spent. And then for $200, they're getting 100 Michael Jordan rookie cards. Would you buy 100 Michael Jordan rookie cards for $200 right now? It's just stupid. It's bananas. Let me check the green room in the chat. I don't want to leave you guys behind. Good morning, collective. Good morning, Randy Holarski. Good to see you. Here's the link for anyone to join. Hey, Pulse Ray Vision, I'm back up for more alpha. We just played Hexagon Freestyle just at the beginning of this. We had to listen to another commercial, but we played it. Mr. Rock Jockey is in the house with a whoa, looky face selfie. I like that. And Steve Stash, howdy. Steve Stash, this brings us back to the time machine. Steve Stash is not your ordinary dark hexagon. Steve Stash is a mensch. He's the man. He is the one who is responsible for the dark matter tokens. He's the one who is responsible for the silvers and the copper tokens, physical coins that we gave out at the No Permissions conference down in Panama, which was just a hell of a time, a great time. Like this right here, I know I'm in the corner, but this right here, like he makes these. This is a great analogy for our game. Our game is rigged. Every game is rigged. The difference is that most games don't tell you what's rigged and how to win. They don't tell you how to become the house. They don't tell you how to become the casino. In Hex, they told you the T-share is a way to become the house. And people made a ton of money off those T-shares, and the T-shares are harder and harder to get. In dark matter, you have dark matter, which is like this blank silver coin. So you have a blank silver coin. People will buy this all day long because it's got a value because it's just silver. Just like the dark token has value because we have an amazingly strong community that loves it. Like that gives dark its value. So you have this dark matter, which is just like a blank piece of silver, valuable in and of itself. But once you mint it and you stamp like a journey on it, like a date or a symbol on it or a JPEG on it, once you stamp it, it has new numismatic value. Am I saying that right? You gold and silver bugs in there, tell me. It starts with a P. It's a difficult word to say. But basically, you're making it a collector's item and it's still silver. So it's still valuable. It has intrinsic value, as intrinsic as crypto gets. But then it also has a collector's value. And it's like a piggy bank. So this actually grows in the amount of silver that you're getting. This growth like fills up with dark to where eventually you get your whole dark token back. And then it starts accumulating more than one whole dark token. Numismatic. It's a silly word, but Steve Stash he's a genius. Like imagine if you go back and visit Doc Brown from Back to the Future, and what his that laboratory would look like. Steve Stash showed me his world. He showed me all the places where he mints and designs and makes coins that people all over the world buy. People from all the world have bought his tokens at one specific place. I'm not going to dox him, but there's one big place where he makes coins for, and it is, he's turned it into an entire career. And so shout out to Steve Stash, but I digress. Let me go to our Telegram. And if we go to the memes section right here, this is just like a crazy, awesome spinoff. We have Red Squirrel's spinoff, which is Wilhelm, aka heavy bad guy. I'm not going to say the word on stream because it's just that sensitive out there, fellas. But yeah, he came up with his own spinoff, which if you look at this badass one right here, it's the TARDIS. So he took the TARDIS from Doctor Who. He put the Dark Matter logos and AG Project logos on it. And then he says, the ride was a little rough, but I made it. These TARDIS things work better than I expected. Armonk, New York, sure looks different. I'll try to be as stealthy as I can as I conduct my investigation and search for the evil address here at the IBM headquarters. I had no idea the IBM headquarters was in Armonk, New York. Anyways, hopefully these messages are making it through Subspace T-Wall. I will try to keep you up to date if I can stay out of prison, that is. Man, that would suck. Life in prison in 1965. Maybe you guys can do some research and see if Steve Stash died in prison sometime between 65 and now. Don't tell me if I do, okay? Stay tuned. Operation Time Slip is officially underway. This is so damn creative. I'm trying to keep this PG, but this kind of stuff just like inspires the hell out of me right here. So he's got this post right here. He's got this post right here beforehand where he took the AG project and then he put the old TV screen that it went to at night on here, and it says Operation Timeslip, year 1965, mission, destroy evil address Genesis. So he's going back in time to beat the evil address in the past. I mean, just like, this is so creative and fun. And then you come down here, and this is where he got his collective stencil. So we have these collective stencils, and the first people to cash in their reward points and send me a shipping address, they got these. There's not many left, and we're not ordering more because they're expensive as hell. They're like $10 for a piece of plastic. Anyways, he got one of these, so you can see him spraying the collective back there in 1965 and setting up shop. So damn cool. And then he says, things are going well here in 1965. My fake credentials as a senior technician from the collective got me in some all-night alone time with the newest state-of-the-art IBM 360 mainframe. History has it that under an undiagnosed anomaly was reported in this very machine. I suspect it may be evil address hiding and waiting for higher tech to continue its nefarious infiltration. I will report my findings soon. In the meantime, enjoy the results of my juvenile humor. All the remote interface sensors are installed, so I won't need to return. But man, I would like to see their faces as I try to figure out my little midnight art escapade. I know I need to be careful. Don't want to step on any butterflies, if you know what I mean. And then he has this picture of him. Apparently shaved his mustache, he jokes, because Steve Stash has a beautiful hell of a mustache. When you see Steve Stash, you understand why it's part of his handle. But you can see he's been spraying the collective symbol here, the collective symbol there, and he's back in time working on behalf of us. Like, I'm going to say, I got to say it. You guys make me say things that I wouldn't normally say, because I'm not a braggadocious, loud, in your face kind of personality. But when you look at the AI videos created by Zephyr Trips, when you look at the AI podcasts and audiobooks made by Red Squirrel, when you look at the spinoff of Red Squirrel, when you look at the spinoff of Steve Stash, this shit doesn't exist anywhere else. This shit does not exist in PTGC. This does not exist on Hex. This doesn't exist on Pulse. This is new. We are creating we're changing the game of crypto. We're making crypto fun again. And every day I look forward to hanging out with you, to seeing the crazy art and beautiful things you guys are making on Telegram, to see who's figured out the next loophole like Pink Mistwell. Like, we have so much fun and so much cool shit going on. It's just, man, I can stream for 10 minutes before class. Dude, jump in, man. Jump in. But like I was saying, this is rare air. This is the best. It's one of the smallest communities in crypto, but I'll take this community over anyone else. I mean, Cardano, XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum cannot hold a flame to just our top 50 day ones, our ride or die 50s. I call them our ride or die 50s. You're always here on stream. You're always in Telegram. You're always competing with the art contest and the books. You guys are like this. There's 50 die hard dark hexagons in here. I mean, you guys are going to get me putting I'm going to be putting a tattoo on this shoulder right here, because you guys are so inspiring and motivating. It's just so cool to be part of this group. And I can't, there's nothing I'm prouder of. I should take that back. I'm proud of my kids and that stuff. They don't watch the stream anyways, but I'm really, really proud of you guys. Like, look at this. Like, I committed back in the day. Like, I'll forever be grateful to Hex and Richard Hart. He gave me my life back. He gave me a sense of financial freedom that I was not going to get in real estate anytime soon, or stock trading, or Forex trading, or options trading, or I even flipped some gold and silver back in the day for a very good profit. It still came nowhere close to crypto, nowhere close to the Hexagon community. Nothing came close to it. So like I said, I'm not sure what I'll put over here, if it'll be like the dark matter crystals or the AG helmet, like, or maybe the collective symbol, because I mean, hey, we're here because of that. I just can't believe someone sent 100 million damn Pink Mistwell tokens to the Pink Miss well this morning. Like the mystery box is already behind on his bills. Okay, mystery box is just trying to catch up to this crazy Pink Miss well game loophole and cheap hex and cheap J1 fuel cells. And the sooner he catches up, the sooner it's going to flip from J1 to J2. And I pinned that in Telegram. So you guys got at least an hour or so until mystery box catches up on his bills. And holy crap, I can't believe that. The Ping Miss well already has 53, almost 53.4% back. It's bananas, guys. Throw some bananas up there. Corey, I wanted to say thanks for your music last night and this morning. It really sets the mood. You know what I mean?
Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. I got doing a little something in the background. You know, I'm in a whole new stratosphere now. You know, everyone that's a Hexakin, the old school Hexakin, you know, we've grown, you know, we've evolved, but we're still, you know, still staying true to true crypto and still pushing this narrative and what you're doing out there, man. First of all, shout out to you for putting me back on, because I was in this space. We were having this conversation last year in New York and about what you were trying to build, and now it's come to fruition. And it's like I'm so happy to be a part of it, because again, we all understand what true DeFi is, what true crypto is, and you're sticking true to that narrative. And I'm just happy to be a part of it, man, and supporting, you know?
Yeah. I'm so glad to have people like you, Randy Larsky, Red Squirrel on the ride with us, Steve Stash. Like I said, people just reach out to me and they're like, hey, I made this insanely cool thing about your project. And like, it's so humbling and touching. Like I emotionally get overwhelmed by like the fact that people are joining me on this journey and catching that fire and that passion that we had it back in the day in Hex. Like you were there. We were an army no one could mess with. And
I think it's going to come back, and it's going to be even stronger this time, because I think the first time was like, you know, when you graduate high school, you know, you're happy you graduated. Like, I did it, Ma. I'm on my own. I'm a man now. And then you get into the real world, and you're like, oh shit, okay. It still, work needs to be done, right? And we're still out here now doing the work. And that's kind of what me and my wife are doing. We now have, thanks to crypto, we have the freedom to do what we want to do, which is now help business owners in our space. But again, stick with the community, stay engaged, stay spreading the good word, and doing the things that's going to help bring everyone together and not separate us. So,
yeah, it's a time to come together. Like no one's going to survive this bear market alone.
No,
you really got to link arms with the PTGC. You got to link arms with King and Queen Pui. You got to link arms with SolidX and the No Permissions group. You just got to go together. Anyone that you can, join with, you got to join with.
Exactly.
To survive the beating that this market's taken. Randy Larsky says Corey is live. Corey is a legend.
And that's the thing. Hey, shout out to Randy too, because again, I was supposed to hook up with Randy some years ago, and it's like I never got a chance to get out to Panama. He had his No Permissions event. I was so happy that he had that, and I got the word through you. You gave me you said you're not going to Randy's event in Panama. I said he got an event. Oh man! So again, it's about the community. It's about the networking. It's about who knows who. And again, I would not have met a majority of the people that are in the cryptocurrency space if not for cryptocurrency. You know what I'm saying? I would have never met you. Probably would never met Randy, anyone. DCC, Karim, the whole gang, Maddie, everyone, RG. All you guys, again, are all unique individuals. Everyone has something to contribute to the space, and everyone is moving the narrative in that positive space, which I think we all need. And again, outside of all the scamming stuff, the Solanas, the bad, the bad memes.
Cash grabs, man. They're just cash grabs. It's like walking down the street, someone's playing 3-card Monty, and they've stacked the crowd. And you're like, damn, that guy just walked away with $1,000. I'm gonna play.
Man,
you're the sucker, son. You're the sucker.
Yeah, and listen, it's funny you even said that too, because I was thinking about it and I really regressed, and I'm like, why did I really get into crypto? It's because I wanted a better way out, right? But what was I doing before crypto? I was a gambler, man. I used to gamble. I used to do sports betting. I used to go down to Atlantic City because I live in Jersey. And I'm like, I just took that energy, that economic energy that I had, that what we call disposable income,
Yep.
and I put it to somewhere where it's going to work for me. So I think really our target market is people who gamble. Because if you think about it, right, who are the people that are really in this space? People who are taking chances.
Yeah.
And for the benefit, the goal is to do better with what we have. And a lot of us are being misled. So I think we have to just, focus on that narrative to give a little bit more of the insight and tell people I was right where you were at. You know what I'm saying? I found a better resource to navigate our economic energy and have a community that supports it.
Yeah, and like I said, you went from being the gambler to the house.
Yep.
Like you realize house always wins. The bank always wins. They
Oh.
never lose. They there's a reason that there's big fancy banks and big fancy hotels because they
Yes,
don't
sir.
lose. And so you went from being the gambler to the back of the house to owning the casino, owning the real estate, owning the bank, owning the things that make interest and pay you yield. And that's really so cool that we as a community can do that for people. Like I said, anti-gravity is like throwing this big rager party, right? Everyone's in there, everyone's doing coke, everyone's drinking, everyone's partying up, and they all pass
Kind of like
out.
Burning Man, right?
Just like Burning Man. Yeah, you're walking like Burning Man, you're all dressed up, you're having the time of your life, and you fall asleep. Then when you wake up, you realize you're in a rehab clinic. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
so the lottery is the party, the rave that we have every 11 days.
Yes.
Once we close. And then the yield that gets paid out from the treasury, that's the rehab. That's showing people you can be the house, you can be the bank.
Yeah.
And it changes the way you look at life.
Yep.
Where you put your other energy, physical energy, emotional energy, spiritual energy, because you're like, whoa, I've been spinning my tires this whole time. There's a better way. And like you said, to do that as a community, there's nothing better.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Always the best, man.
Check this out. Randy says, I had a call with Firewell this morning. We spoke extensively about fuel cells. I made a dig at Firewell last night. I said, the only person I know that has enough dark is Firewell, but he doesn't have enough fuel cells. He has the 2 from the airdrop. Firewell has 6,100 dark sitting in his wallet. What will he do with them? Well, I'll tell you what, I guarantee that whatever the Firewell does, Mystery Box is going to reward him handsomely.
Yeah.
Maybe, do a little bit of match for him to let him know. And once Firewell goes in, we got Firewell and Pygmisswell. People better move out of the way.
And that's the other thing too, man.
Get out of our way because we're going to run you over.
And keep spreading that good message about the pink Miss Whale, because when you told me that, once you get it, you got it, and it's a whole nother story. Like I understand the mission.
Dude, someone just sent 100 million tokens. People are sending $2,000 and $3,000 of Pink Miss Whale tokens to the Pink Miss Whale, and they're making out like bandits right now.
Yeah,
and I love it because the people that are in this group enough to understand Pink Miss Whale are the day one ride or dies.
Yeah,
they're the ones that are going to mint. So, like, I will give fuel cells away and dark away all day long to people that understand the long term vision. Showing that crypto has never seen real scarcity. Not really. The closest that crypto's come to seeing real scarcity is Bitcoin. 21 million. There's like 19 million. You got to wait about 100 years to find out if they're going to stick to the plan. I don't plan on being here in 100 years.
Yeah, right.
So I don't even know. And it's been forked like 85 times.
Yeah, on
and
top
it's
of
had
that.
an inflation bug, and it's been infiltrated. And everywhere it goes, it gets mysteriously hacked from the inside. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, that's the closest we've seen scarcity work in the real world with crypto.
Yep.
We're going to change the game. We're going to squeeze this bubble till it breaks. We're going to pop. We're going to change air into liquid oxygen.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We're
man.
going to change the game because people are not ready, and you do not have enough. Well, again, Firewall has enough dark. Pygmisswell has enough dark, but none of them have enough fuel cells. Randy has almost 14,000 fuel cells. Randy doesn't have enough fuel cells.
I know. That's crazy.
He understood the game, and it's rigged. It's rigged. Everything is rigged, guys. Everything in money is rigged. You can either understand the rules and join the house and the bank,
Yep.
or you can just keep on getting eaten up by the game.
That's it. That's it. And listen, I say this: the Pink Miss Well is a benevolent soul. Thank the Pink Miss Well. And listen, you are a great advocate for the Pink Miss Well, as well as Dark Matter, as well as the AG Project. Like you have to be the voice. By you and Don, you guys have to be the advocates and just be on these platforms where people can see you and get the message. Because I think that's the only thing that's missing right now, which is the messaging. That's why I know next week, when you go to Vegas on the stage, now I'm gonna try to get out there Saturday and Sunday. I got 2 events, earlier, but I'm gonna try to make it there for the weekend. But man, once you get on those stages and people start really hearing what's going on and see what's going on, and once it clicks, oh man, another wave next weekend. Okay, I'll be strapped in.
I'm going to be trying my best to speak on the NFT panel.
Yeah,
they sent me a ton of great questions, which I'm definitely going to be reading into and mention up. But it's going to be so hard to just get up there and chase butterflies and sound like a crazy dude, just being like, "You got the lottery and you got the windows and you got like." I'm going to sound like some crazy mad scientist up there. I gotta dial it back and talk about becoming the casino. And how NFTs does it in a way that the other protocols have not figured out yet.
Once you talk about NFTs earning Dark, another token, and how that process goes, I think that's what people are not. I think that's the disconnect with tokens and these NFTs right now. They have the NFTs and they have a perceived value, kind of like any art. But once you understand that this art is now earning yield of some sort from a token, a cryptocurrency aspect, that changes the whole aspect of the art. It gives it even more intrinsic value that people are just not aware of. And I think that just needs to be voiced in a way that people can absorb it and say, okay, I get it. That's it.
Yeah. And when we added that extra like crazy extension of scraping the evil address, jacking the evil address's lottery winnings.
It's so many ways.
I did not see how crazy this shit would get. In 12 hours, they cleaned him out.
Yeah.
They hit the scrape button over and over for 12 hours. There's nothing left. They rolled like 17,000 dark into the first baby lottery of J3.
Yep.
So right now we're sitting at like 8.5. You're gonna get like 8.5 dark, maybe more per winner. And it used to be 1 1/4. So you get more of a token that exists less on chain.
Yeah.
Like less in supply. There's no circulating supply. The circulating supply was like 29,000.
Yeah.
The Pink Miss Well bought 300 or 400 of them off the market with the Pink Miss Well done.
Yes.
And he shot the price up 50%. So a buy of 300 moves the price 50%.
Come on now.
You know how hard we can pull this leverage, folks?
They don't know.
By the time we break this son of a bitch,
okay.
Everyone's gonna be scrambling.
Yes.
And I'm gonna say, dude, I've been telling you for 100. Well, I've been telling you for 2 years, but really 100 days. We've been launched for 100 days. I've been telling you guys for 100 days. You don't have enough dark. You don't have enough fuel cells. I've been telling you guys that. People are still sleeping on it.
That's it.
I don't know what to do.
You're doing it. You're doing it. You're doing it, brother, man. Definitely.
Yeah, and I love the way that you and Freddie Quotes and the other musicians are doing it. Because there's some people that will listen to a dude like me telling dad jokes and getting excited, and there's dudes that are going to listen to the lyrics of a song. And then there's people that will look at a beautiful piece of art from Elizabeth Machado or Red Squirrel or Zephyr Trips. They'll look at it and it'll speak to them. Or there's a meme. Like they'll stop and they'll be scrolling on X. They'll see a meme and be like, that's funny. But then they'll be like, wait a minute, what are they saying here?
Yes.
They're hooked. So we got all these hooks, and it takes the whole community and it takes everyone's talents. And that's why I love your talent. Kate Figor's been making those AI tracks. Some of them are amazing. Some of them are horrible.
Yeah. But he's creating. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's the thing. We're all creating. We're all trying to participate. We're all trying to deliver our talents the best way we can in this space to make it, functional and make sure that again it drives some kind of conversation. to the whole space. So that's
Yeah.
all we can do, man. That's all we can do.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean, I'm just trying to pay it forward. When I used to listen to 8 hours of Richard Hart streams, driving a truck, 3, 5, 8 hour streams almost
Yep.
every day. Like he has a crazy amount of YouTube volume back
Yeah.
there. If you want to go back, but you'd sit there and he would drop this little hint. He'd give you this little Easter egg. Someone
Yeah.
would ask a question. He'd go like this, and every
Mhm.
time he went like this, you were like,
Exactly.
feed me, dude.
That's it. Yep.
And so I've tried to pay that forward by streaming as much as I can, talking
Mhm.
to my folks, and doing as many wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You might want to check this shit out.
Yeah.
You might not want to take this liquidity for granted. You know, like I'm literally just laying the playbook out for you guys.
Yeah.
Because you're my day ones. You're my
Yes,
right.
sir. Yeah. This is the information that people look back on and reminisce and say, that's what he was talking about. And it's like, it's the same message being reiterated over and over again. It's just that it resonates once. Like I say, time is the ultimate truth teller. So today, you know, the message is there. Those who get it, get it. But when you see the results of the message, that's when you're like, and then comes the scramble. And then again, once everything starts rising, exactly. And it's about who's going to be here the longest and who's going to be noticed, you know what I'm saying, while the rise is happening. And once you get some of those people, a small portion, they're going to become advocates for the brand and the business and everything. Well, the brand and the cryptos. There is no business in this. Everything is autonomous. So that's the great thing about it. That's the other thing I like. Some people don't understand that. Like, they don't understand most of these cryptocurrencies are corporations, they're businesses, they're not protocols, they're not programs. So
They're not communities.
and they're not communities, yeah.
That's everything comes down to communities, man.
Yep.
Everything. Everyone says the world's melting. Like my Helix is going down, my Pulse going down, everything's going down. What do I buy? What do I buy? What do I buy? It's like, where's the community?
Yeah.
If you buy whatever the community's holding, you'll be okay. When
Yes.
it comes back
Long
up.
term, yep.
Yeah, if you just buy stuff that looks like it's on sale and there's no community there, it may not come back to life like the rest of the chain.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what you need. That's what drives the community. They need that conversation piece. They need advocates. They need speakers. They need YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? We need content creators. We need participants. So it's a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be, when you're participating in this space, you want to be proud of what you have and what you hold. You know what I'm saying? You want to have something to talk about, you know, about it, something to speak up for it. And a lot of us, you know, we don't have the narrative. We just say that, yeah, this is the next bank coin or USDC stable currency.
This is the next Bitcoin.
That's it.
This is the next Hex. How many next Hex have we got? Like there was 5 copycats in the first year.
Man,
and there was one that where this guy was bitching and saying it's not fair, it's not fair, it's not fair. And I threw some money at it because I thought maybe he'll appeal to a bunch of people that want a fair token. Well, snowflakes don't have money. I don't know if you knew that,
man.
But sensitive little boys and girls, they don't have money. I lost everything I put into that stupid Hex copy. I learned my lesson early on.
That's
There's
it.
only one Hex.
Yeah, that's it. And I said it's hard to create what you created. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to create what Richard Hart created. It's hard. Some of these protocols is hard to create. And again, we understand all of them aren't gonna survive, but the goal is that the people that are in our space, in the Hex space, should I say, we're all trying to really do the best we can. And again, everything, just like businesses, you know, everything's not gonna be a success. But what you do know is that the people that are working in this space and are showing their faces and talking to people and talking to individuals, they are trying to do their best. You know what I'm saying? With what they have to try to create the thing that they're speaking about. And that takes some character. You know what I'm saying? It takes that. And some people have it and some people don't, as we see. Some people, they're here for a while and then they disappear. So it's like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? But if the community is there and the tech is still there and everything is still functioning, listen, you can't complain, you know what I'm saying? Because everything is down, like you said, right now. So we're just playing what the market is giving us at the moment. But when the market does take that turn upward, we'll be ready and ready to promote everything that we're working with.
Yeah, and shout out to Crypto Compassion, King Pooey. Those guys are going to be going live with Adam from Fiber Finance in about 15 minutes.
Okay, shout out to them too.
And
Shout out
they
to
built this
Jake, my
community,
guy.
this big community, and they stumbled. Like they launched, liquidity was off, and the first one it didn't rug, but it failed, is what I'll say.
Yeah.
They had enough integrity to pay everyone back out of their own pockets and relaunch. And so you can even fall. If the community's there, it's not a killer like it is in other stuff. If there was no community there, that would have been it. No one would have bought anything from the game. But they built a community first, and they're streaming every day, and they're putting in work.
And they're staying in communication. Like, no disrespect, shout out to Steph, but he created that app, and I was just like, it failed, but he didn't nurture the community. You know what I'm saying? He launched it. It didn't work the way he wanted it to work, I guess. I'm not sure. But he cut it off. He turned it off after a week. And I'm like, bro, if it didn't work the way you wanted it to work, but it was still functioning, let it still run. But if you cut it off, then that means you could have did that at any point in the future. So I'm glad you did it early, but that's not what crypto is, and he knows that. So I'm like, but again, that's just my perspective. Nothing against Steph. I never met him in person, but I don't like talking down or bad about anyone. But it's just like, if you know what crypto is supposed to be, what it's supposed, and you're a creator, you're an engineer, you can create these products. Like you're a developer. Understand what it is and let it run. Let the market tell you whether it's going to be a success or not. If you can interact with it in any way and shut it off or alter it, then that's not real crypto, and you should know that. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's just my perspective, and don't worry about me, because if I had an opinion, I mean, I'm sure I would tell you.
Well, like the one thing we learned, like you got to learn from your community, right? So we got a lot of people that show up. They say, "Hey, I have this dark in my wallet. What do I do?" If it's in the minting window, we say, "Go mint the fuel cells." If it's not, we gotta say, "Come back in a couple weeks." Well, shit, it's crypto. Like, attention and keeping it for a week is it's impossible. It's not gonna work. So if we had to do it again, I would have the whole journey be a mint for the next journey. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
Like there was a deadline and that, but we'd have to redo the whole code. So that's something that you learn. But I mean, we still just got to tell people you got to jump in those 11 days. So there's a sense of urgency. But like I said, making crypto easy is something that everyone is continually working on. Whether it's putting your contract address at the top of your site or having 2 or 3 buttons so people don't get overwhelmed. Like baby steps. Everyone's learning this. And OGs like yourself, I mean, I was talking to Crispy Man last night, right?
Yes.
And Crispy Man's like, I studied your stuff. I asked you questions. I studied it again. I asked you questions. I don't get it. I just minted. And I was like, dude, once you mint, it's just like staking Hex. Once you stake Hex and then you watch a whole journey and you unstake it, you get it. It clicks.
Yes.
And we just finished our second journey. So a lot of people have been around, they get it now. And the people are showing up, they might have to watch a journey or two or just ask a lot of questions to get it. But once they get it, they're like, I want to be the house. I want to be
and once they participate in it and they see the value in it and they win a lottery or two, and that's just one part. But then when they understand, when we go to the next level, we go to the next floor, we understand the pink miss wheel, and that you feel like you missed out on the first journey or the second journey, and it's the 4th and 5th, and you're like, hold on, what? I can pink miss wheel. And when they put that part together, then it's like, oh, now there's even more incentive, but they have to get in first. They have to understand it. That's the whole thing. That's why I'm like, you created, you don't have to restart it. Well, Pink Miss Whale kind of restarted it to a degree. Like if you know, you know. You know?
Yeah, he gave you like that back room, stock room where you can go get the not available to the public.
All the dead stock.
It's got the hookup at Foot Locker. Those Air Jordans, and he's like, "Follow me, bro. I got you." And he goes in the back, and you're just like,
"Exactly.
Oh, thank you so much,
man." Exactly. So I like that. I like that whole look right there, man. I like how you approach it there.
And I'm not going to show it on screen, but if you guys peep the mystery box address and transactions, the mystery box is generous to a fault. The mystery box is sending out fuel cells and dark and matching Wells mints and just like Literally, you couldn't have a more generous address to
Right.
sit on that much. And it's the number 2 address. You know, first one's evil address. Evil
Yeah.
address is just a smart contract, guys.
Yep.
It's not a person.
Yeah.
All it does is mint and hoard, mint and hoard, mint and hoard.
That's it.
All it does is win, 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 win.
Yeah.
And we hacked him, and now we're still in his shit.
Yeah.
But
I said
he's
last
really
night we scraped
mostly
into the
bad.
bone.
Like at the end of this journey, I think people are going to change his name from evil address to something else, and that's all I'm going to leave right there.
Nice. All right.
Literally soaking up supply like you wouldn't believe, and the
Yeah.
mystery box has been soaking up supply too. The difference is, look at the mystery box's transactions and be like, damn,
Got it.
Jeez, this guy's giving away the store.
Say no more. Say no more.
If
I'm
you guys
tapped in. I'm
deep
tapped in.
alpha, if you keep that,
Yes, sir.
yeah. In fact, a bunch of people that have like minted 70, 80, 100 fuel cells didn't win jack. Totally unlucky people.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, send me an email, send me a DM. I'll send it to the mystery box, and every one of these people getting hooked up.
Nice.
One, because we just want to see the good guys win. We just
That's
want to see the day ones succeed.
Yeah.
Because we
Yeah.
know if you guys succeed, we can't stop you from talking about dark.
There you go.
It's
There
gonna
you
be
go.
me with Hex. I'm gonna be in the grocery line being like, hey, do you like money? Have you heard of crypto? And this guy's like, I don't know you. But like
Yeah, right.
that was me for 3 years straight. Everyone I talked to on Earth, even when I was
Talk
driving,
about yeah.
I'd check into a gold mine and the guy checking me in, I'd be like, hey, you like money?
Okay.
He's like, yeah, I like money. That was my line. I'd just say, do you like money?
Got you.
Nobody says no to that. And
Of
they're
course
like,
not.
"Have you heard of crypto? And they're like, well, I've heard of Bitcoin. I'm like, dude, there's this stuff called Hex that pays you interest,
Mm.
an actual income over
Yeah.
years. And I onboarded like entire families up
Wow.
in the gold fields that made a ton of money on the 50 cent
Nice.
wave because I was an evangelist. I was converted. I was moved by the Spirit to share what I thought was the coolest thing on earth. You know,
Got it.
freedom really came
Yeah.
down to freedom for me.
Yep.
But
Yep.
money's the easiest place to help people see freedom in their lives.
That's
It's
a
hard to
fact.
show freedom emotionally, spiritually, politically. Yeah, political freedom, that one's a tricky one.
Yeah.
But once you show them how to break free from the chains of money, that like it just spreads to every area of your life. It's like a virtuous virus.
Yes.
And that's
Yeah.
my mission. I think that's
You
what I put here on earth to do, was to break people's brains in a good way.
That's it. You get to see the possibilities of your creative self and detach from everything else. That was one of the questions I struggled with, and I asked my wife when we were on our brick and mortar businesses. I said, while I was in Hex, learning from Richard Hart, learning about investing and all of these things, I said, what would you do if you didn't have to worry about paying the bills? Because a majority of Americans, that's the reason why we are working. We are worried about the next bill, worried about putting food on the table for your family, especially as a male, and you have a family, and you want to make sure that you're able to be a provider. And with that on the forefront of your mind, it's hard to think about anything else, especially if you're in debt, which about 70% of Americans are in debt. So it's like you have to get out of the mindset of understanding how to be even, be square, understanding what's enough for you, and then understanding creating a budget for that. And once you have that, you have funds for that, you can start being creative and start creating a business out of what you already know. Me and my wife, we do consulting now. We talk to people who in all lines of work. And I'm like, you could be a consultant, right? You can do other things. You can write a book. People don't understand they have the experiences to create businesses with their experiences. You know what I'm saying? So it just opens your mind up to so many more possibilities. And I think that's what we're trying to do, is let people know that there's more than a way for just working for someone else, building up their dream. I told my wife when I was working in my company, I said, my employer wasn't my employer once I got into cryptocurrency. I understood that my employer was now my investor. And so when you look at it from that perspective and say, all right, they're going to invest in me. And now what am I going to invest into myself to create what I want to see in the world? And that's what it gives you the freedom to do once you have that mindset. So I think we're on the same mission. And again, majority of people that are in Hex have that same mindset. So that's why I'm so glad to be a part of the community.
Yeah, it's great when you don't feel alone anymore, and you got people around you.
Yeah,
Will you
definitely.
do me a favor and put? Do you guys got a website that you can put in the comments if people want to reach out for those services?
Yeah. I'm Alexander Sky Group is my tag, and it's Sky with an E, so it's Alexander SKYEGRUP.com, and that's our website. I'm doing actually a rebranding now over the next quarter, and so for now, if you want to reach out to me, I have my information up there, and we can just talk about anything, man, about businesses, about what you're aspiring to do, people who are in the ideation phase of what they are thinking about doing, and just setting people up the best way possible to be prepared for business. So,
Awesome. Randy touches base with Firewell. It's interesting. And Ted Nelson's bringing up our Coin Market League. Let me freeze my little face here for just 1 second, and I'm going to show you guys how to vote every single day. In fact, I would recommend everyone that's part of any other community, whether it be SolidX or Hex or Pulse, go to this site right here. It costs about $50 to register on to Coin Market League, and you can go in here every single day, and you can vote for what you want. So if you go over here to Pulse Chain, this will show like a lot of Pulse Chain stuff. But even on the main page, we were in the top 3 for a while there because you guys were just killing it. But like Carpe Diem, that's a homie. That's a guy that we love supporting. He has the first pension on blockchain.
nice.
So post that out. And then, of course, we got to hit Dark. Got to vote for Dark.
What's
Not Robot. Share. Post. Say that again?
No, I was saying nice. I didn't know about this, so I'll be tapping in when I get home, and I'll be voting and sharing as well.
And the hex is kind of funny because I think it has the P hex listing, but it's got the E hex price. So I'm not sure who set this one up, but we're always voting for it and sharing that one to give us some love. Like I said, like we got to get like SolidX, we got to get Gelato, we got to get a bunch of people on here voting because people look at this front page and if they don't know something like that, Carpe Diem, well, shoot, let me look at this details. Dude, it tells about how you get paid from a passive income on chain. So this is the first function on chain. If you click on Dark, it's going to tell you way too much because I don't know how to answer this question. I need to erase this and update it with the really simple analogy of like minting gems, right?
Got it. Yeah.
But if you want some knowledge, geez, you get lost in that.
You're gonna get it there.
that's the script from the 5-minute video Shill Gates made about Dark.
Got it.
This is a great place. Thank you very much, Ted, for voting and bringing that up in the comments. I appreciate that. We definitely needed to touch on that. And of course, Believe in Yourself voted. Randy voted.
Nice.
It says, Ted says, tell a Firewell to send the Dark to me and I'll take care of it. I know you will. And
okay.
Pete, I say this with a lot of love and respect and affection. Matt Wardell, you piece of shit. This guy right here, he's my buddy that watched me struggle to make Dark, and then he goes and makes Dragon on Pump.tires in 3 clicks. And I was furious when he showed me how easy it was. I was like, this is bullshit. I don't need a coder. You don't need anything. It's like a 30-cent transaction. You can literally do it. It may not graduate and it may not go anywhere, but for 30 cents and 3 clicks, it's stupid. So a lot of love. He says AG Project is the only project on Pulse with a Pulse right now.
Oh, man.
Yep, I love it. Hi, friends. RBTC in the house, a friend that's been posted, voted. Yeah, Believe in Yourself voted. Believe in Yourself says, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Just like those on Facebook Marketplace listings. If you know, you know. Song Memory Triggered Mystery by Anita Baker. We might have to dig into that one.
Okay.
Here, Believe in Yourself. Put your link up for you. So
thank you, man.
www.alexanderskygroup.com. Reach out to him if you're thinking about getting out of the 9 to 5 and the rat race and starting to invest in yourself. I just sent the Ping Miss Well some Ping Miss. Oh, so Randy's getting some more J1s. Sent. Holy cow.
I got to get back in there.
Well, here's the deal. Like, I can't believe that the Ping Miss Well, shoot, he's sitting on He's sitting on 55%, almost 56% of the whole supply. He's sitting on it. And if you go here to the transactions, here's one right here, 28 million. You guys are ridiculous. 100 million. Ridiculous. You guys are ridiculous. You guys are bananas. You guys, dude, Mystery Box is going to be working all day and night trying to catch up with you. You guys are crazy. You've lost your mind.
Oh man, that's good.
Gosh,
it's good to see.
Good. I was just going to say, here you got 9 days and 22 hours to get in or miss the rocket ship.
That's it.
Free. And like I said, you guys have done ridiculous things to the evil address. There's 196,000 in the lottery.
It was 190 this morning.
Sorry,
I checked.
Yeah. Well, it was 170 when it paid out to J1 and J2.
Yep.
So there's 26,000 more, and said this is 77% of what was minted. So there's 34 fuel cells minted. And if you look at the treasury right now, the treasury already paid out 12, almost 13K. And there's 272 active fuel cells so far. But if we go to the evil address, you guys broke this button. This button doesn't even work anymore.
No more. I told you last night we scraped it to the bone, okay?
To the bone. I think you guys took the marrow out of the bone. There's nothing left to scrape and roll. However, in 22 days, this evil address is going to win a ton of dark. And this button, if it's still alive, I'm just saying.
Okay. Say no more.
You can mint 500 fuel cells for the evil address.
Wow.
So it says from the evil address, but it really should say for the evil address, because evil address ends up with the fuel cells, ends up with the lottery, ends up with everything. But you're pumping 500 tokens into the treasury and into the lottery every time you mint for him.
Yeah.
So I expect to see people abusing this button right here. You can hit it 108 times because evil address has 54,000 tokens to mint. God. So this number in the treasury is going to get silly. This number in the lottery, it's going to get sillier.
Man,
that's just the way it goes.
Exactly.
The game is rigged, and we're telling you how it's rigged.
It's rigged in your favor.
Yeah, it's rigged in the minter's favor. And a lot of people, I get the same question over and over again because everyone says, well, if this is going to be really scarce and the price is going to go through the roof, why don't I just hold on to the liquid tokens? And that's true. You can hang on to the liquid tokens. The price goes to the moon. You sell them, you pay off your house, you change your life. I'm happy for anyone that can do that. The problem is you suck at trading.
Okay.
I don't care who you are, you suck at trading. You're gambling again. You're going up to the blackjack table, and you're gonna get cleaned out eventually. You can mark down, you can double down. Check out that pink Miss Well right there. Look at the pink in the valley, dude. That is the coolest.
What's up, Don?
Trying to figure out how to get it. It's reversed.
Yeah, people were asking me. They're like, "Is Don the pink Miss Well?"
Definitely not, dude.
And then the next question is Don the evil address?
Right. Okay.
I'm like, no, the evil address is like not even human.
No,
it's a smart. It's not. It's a sentient power. It's spirit. I don't know even how to call him.
I keep waiting for him to come. Watch, he will come online when we're both here. Like I know what to do, dude. The bear's being poked, and you know. It's not
the last thing I saw from him was on Twitter, and he was telling Shill Gates silence. Shut your mouth, basically, to Shill Gates when Shill was throwing up some dark stuff. So he's pissed. I think he's gonna come back with a vengeance.
Dude, I wish I were either of those guys. I mean, the sheer amount of power in the evil address, and then wait, what was the other one? Then on the pink Miss Whale. Yeah, dude, I wish. Again,
did you see what's hitting the pink Miss Well?
Say that again.
100 million pink Miss Wells that are hitting his address already. He's already back to 55%.
I know, dude. It's bananas. Imagine what happens if that token.
Matt Wardell. Say that again.
Imagine what happens if it goes to 100% or even just close.
Yeah, right.
Mel is the founder of Dragon. Like I said, he's the piece of shit that made a token in 3 clicks. And I was so mad. I was so mad. He says sup Hexius. So he's been
What's up, brother?
With us. What's up? Yeah, Dragon token. In fact, I think Dragon hooked a little pair to pull Pink Mist when it crashed.
I noticed that.
So that's some next level alpha right there, being like, I know this thing's gonna freaking springboard. Let me pull up the Pink Mist Well chart while you're here and just take a look at what it's doing with these people buying and sending all this Pink Mist Well. Like, here's Pink Mist Well chart.
Ooh, man, look at that juicy dip, dude.
Well, like,
look at that juicy pump.
Right, exactly.
Stupid deals. They're actually getting cheaper dark and free J1s as long as that mystery box doesn't catch up. As soon as the mystery box catches up, we're going to post it in Telegram. We might even post it on Twitter, and you're going to switch from J1 to J2s. So you're going to go from Michael Jordan rookie cards to like Kobe Bryant rookie cards, we'll say.
So wait a minute. Is it right that would be about 30
bucks? 30 bucks. So for $30 right now, you can get a fuel cell and a Michael Jordan rookie card.
That's crazy.
For $30.
15 each.
People were paying $44, but it's $30 right now. And if we look at the sell, I think people are just dumping their dark and rotating through the Pink Mist Well. So some of this economic energy is going from dark into Pink Mist Well. But we saw this candle on the last buy. Pink Mist Well sent the price 50% up in one buy.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
So if this happens again, if history repeats, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, if we break this all-time high and Pink Mist Well still says, dude, the minting window is still open.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think could happen to the price of dark if he keeps doing that?
Dude, I mean, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit.
You don't, when I tell people you don't have enough dark, they say, oh yeah, that's cool. Next time I get paid, I'll buy a couple.
Dude,
maybe the price will crash and you'll buy like 10 of them if you're lucky. I don't know the future, but there's not much like a little bit of selling could crash the price, a little bit of buying could send the price. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah,
absolutely true. I mean, thin liquidity. We know the magic of thin liquidity and what it can do. Let me ask you, as Corey, my man Corey, my good friend IRL Corey, who we just saw in New York a couple years ago, but I don't know if I've seen you since then. But has he been questioned about being the Pink Mist Well?
You mean Corey Costa?
No, this Corey, an investor right here.
I've asked him that. I asked, is Corey an investor? The Pink Mist Well.
Oh no!
I mean, dude, he came in the other night on the chat, acting all dumb, like he didn't know. You know what I mean?
No. I just figured out the game. I just figured out the game. So I was listening. I was like, oh yeah, this sounds. For those who know, you know, and it was very interesting. So I just wanted to, voice my opinion and say, yeah, let's keep talking about the Pink Mist Well. Let's keep talking about Dark AG Project. Yeah,
that's my man.
Crispy Man snuck in there with some crazy alpha.
Yeah.
Crispy Man has these special charts that he doesn't even have on Hexfire.io. Like there was a couple times I actually clicked on a button and I was like, "What the hell is that?" And they clicked off. I'm like, "Dude, I think I can call something." But he was showing that like there's basically from what he's tracking, he was tracking about 77K liquidity.
Okay.
35K of volume. So we said, "You guys have a speed of 1/2." So basically every day we're turning over half the total liquidity.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. He goes, no, you don't understand. The average speed on Pulse Chain is 11. 11.
So it's superseding it. Yeah.
Yeah. Crypto Cat 46. Is this your YouTube debut?
This is the first time I've seen the image on screen.
It's my
been on screen before.
Yeah.
On audio before.
Yeah, welcome to YouTube, my friend. Cat is a hell of a contributor and an OG. And he said in the chat here, 100 at a time, so you can have 100 fuel cells per journey.
NFA. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, not financial advice, but
as I tell people, I'm only an educator, not a financial advisor.
Right.
Anyway, I just wanted to say hi. I appreciate you all. I actually teach online, so I'm in between classes. So I'm double dipping, I guess.
Yes. Nice. CryptoCat not only read the entire book, he's one of the few that got the poster for reading the entire book, first draft of the book. He's one of the 4. I think there's 5 now. I think Huxican is the 5th one. So we got to get DM from him. But he also wrote a poem about dark matter, which I love, which someone's got to put to music or something. Like it's just sitting there in the art. And he's also contributed art as well.
Nice.
True.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's this is like I said, what you don't get this in Cardano. You don't. CryptoCat doesn't hang out in Cardano and write poems about ADA, as far as I know.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, this is the most I've been involved in the community since crypto of 2021 when I started. So I started with Hex, did the T-shares, and learning a ton, onboarding people left and right. My students are 6th graders, so I really can't do that. So maybe their parents.
Yeah, you can send a flyer home. You know, hey, I don't know how that'd go over, but hey, you know, you can do an assignment. Hey, research this project and let me know.
And as you said, Randy says he's had a long conversation with the Firewell about fuel cells. And I know Mystery Box has been hooking up whales and regular folks alike because Mystery Box wants to see as many fuel cells in the hands of the loyal people and the inner circle as possible.
Yep, which is like T-shares, right? I mean, it's a fuel cell is a pretty good way to think of it's an easy way to look at a T-share in a much less complex way, I feel, you know?
Yeah, and on cue, Hexius laugh enters the room, makes my day. He loves your laugh. Listen, Believe in Yourself said, I began reading the book to a group of people I'm in, and they said I made it sound X-rated. You're gonna have to come on stream and read it to us. We'll see what how it's coming across. That's hilarious. Yeah, Randy's loving it. I'm gonna definitely read it now. Dude, read it because it is a work in progress. We are continually updating it. We're making sure we put all the tokenomics and a bunch of Easter eggs in there. And now we gotta write in a freaking sniper Pink Miss Whale. Like he's part of the story now that we got to write into the book.
And we have to have a little rivalry going where, again, of course, anonymous, but he's got some type of beef with the Evil Address. You know, maybe he defected as one of his snipers. I don't know. Yeah,
Wilhelm has a whole freaking prequel.
Yeah, dude.
Like a whole side story with fucking squirrels and sexy Sharons, and it's bananas. It is like,
and it's in German.
And it's in German.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Yes, sprechen Sie Deutsch.
Crazy.
No, we said his name too much. He's gonna pop up in chat now like Beetlejuice.
I know.
Cat, what do you think about the first lottery being at least 8 tokens per winner?
Amazing. Yeah.
Because you were here for Journey 1 and 2, where you only got 1 1/4 token because of the math.
1.25.
Yeah.
And I was very fortunate with Journey 2. I minted, like I said, 100, and I got 54 over 3 journeys. So,
dude, that's the best percentage I've heard yet. I've heard like 22% return on basically just on the lottery. Just again on like the lottery, it's almost like an instant rebate. You know, it's like, oh, hey, here's an instant rebate. And
I had
22%. That's more than double. That's the best
I had
I've heard
3.
yet.
I had a 3 on the first, 9 on the second, which was unheard of. So like I said, I was like, wow. And I got 1, but I was like, hey, give it to other people that need it. I really don't, right? It's all about sharing is caring, as they say.
Yeah,
I'd say so, man. It's
when I look at the collaborations in our group, like with the music, the art, the video, like there's like 7 or 8 people in that video that Rip City Hex edited.
Right.
And not one of them freaked out and said, hey, I didn't get enough credit. Hey, I want blah, blah, blah. Everyone wanted to contribute and put their little thumbprint on the project and say, I was here.
Recognition or not. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like when you climb to the very, very back of a cave and there's a little notebook that people write their names in.
Yep.
It's like that. It's like that sense of like, I'm part of this.
It's humility. Humility is the name of the game in crypto. If you have it, you're going to go far.
Amen.
On that note, I have to go teach.
Go teach. We love you. Thank you so much for making your premiere with us.
Yep.
It's a big deal.
I'll do it again, but my bedtime's 9:00. So
Pacific time, so 10. Okay, that's doable.
Yeah. Have a blessed day, everyone. Bye-bye.
All right.
Thank you for being here.
And Max, Don, same here. I got to get out there kicking me out of school. I'm here to.
Dude, love it, bro.
Yeah,
I'm here at Rutgers. We had an
right
entrepreneur event here, so it's their time to bring a new group in here. So
Dude,
I'm gonna get out of here as well, man. But it was always fun, connecting.
Dude.
I'll be on stream again, so I'll see you guys.
Yeah, and
I'm probably gonna be there Saturday and Sunday and Monday. So
Okay, the first
On the
Saturday,
weekend.
Sunday, Monday.
definitely, man.
Okay, yeah, I think that's what I think I might have to leave one day early as well. Mom's got like Disney on Ice planned for the little ones, and I can't miss that. I think that's on Saturday, the last day. So I'm there for the weekend, and then I'll be leaving a day early with you. So maybe we'll be at the airport at the same time, man.
Say that.
Excited to see you, dude. Reunite the
All
squad.
right.
Yeah, man.
See you next week. We'll see you on stream and in Telegram in the meantime.
All right, man. Take care.
All right, brother. If Corey's looking at the project, you already know it's a banger. I mean, Corey doesn't just jump into garbage. It's just,
I got you.
you know what I'm saying?
You already know.
Exactly.
Oh wait, before
This
you
guy
go,
right here.
Corey, Randy says little Maximus wants you to know we went through Newark on the train. LOL.
Oh yeah.
So he wants you.
I
to know
remember
in your woods.
Hey, I'm gonna still try to get that saltwater taffy for Annabelle because I remember Randy said he wanted her to try it. So I'm gonna see if I can get it and bring it out there for you. All right.
It's a good man.
All right. Thank you for your service. We love you. We'll see you soon.
Same here, guys. See you soon.
Ciao, brother.
And just like I said, Wilhelm is showing up speaking German. Guten Tag,
Dude,
Wilhelm.
Randy, man.
Randy knows how to talk to him.
Yeah, Randy's
Awesome
not
book,
playing
Max.
around.
Sorry for being the worst reviewer ever. No. All you got to do, like if you go into our Telegram, all you got to do is claim a chapter. The first 3 chapters have been reviewed the most, so you can't review the first 3. But you claim like 4 through 25. You just claim a chapter. Say, I'm claiming this chapter. You read it. You give us a review. The review can be as simple as, I liked it. It sucked. I don't get it. It can be like you misspelled Thursday 4 times. Like whatever you notice, you just DM to us or put on that Airtable that we have the link to, and you get 1,000 points per chapter, and you get 1 dark per 10 chapters. So people that have been reviewing 25 chapters, they've been getting round up. They've been getting 3 dark and 30,000 or 50,000 reward points. You know what I'm saying? Our mystery box, I think, is a drunk. I think our mystery box is just like either Santa Claus or he's got a problem.
Dude, well, he's got a problem, but maybe it's prophetic too, because think of everyone's crypto stories when they're on a killer project, especially when that top of the bull hits and people are looking at their gains and they're bragging to the family and friends and people are like, how did you get all that crypto? Like, how did you get worth that much? And if they're like, honestly, I read a book. Like that's how I got I was low on that.
I read a space book.
Like I read a book, a space book, and I got crypto and I got fuel cells, and that's what went bananas. I mean, dude, that's the craziest thing. Not even requiring financial energy, just some time and dedication to the whole metaverse, right? Like the whole ecosystem. And
now,
that's crazy.
Don, I swear to God, I did not say this in chat or Telegram, but look at the next 2 comments. Who will start a dark geocache?
It turns my camera off when I look at it. Let's see.
Dark geocache is a great idea. Who will start the dark geocache?
Ooh, let's see. Are you saying you're in
the chat, just in YouTube chat?
Oh, YouTube chat. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Okay, yeah. I could have stayed on this one then.
So both Steve Stash and Matt Wardell are saying they want to get into the geocache where we can like drop a latitude and longitude and hide an ammo box like people do. And we could,
dude.
Oh, dude. Okay. I got it. You can make paper wallets, right?
Exactly.
You can make a paper wallet with the private key on it. You can put it anywhere. Anyone that scans that has access to that wallet.
Yep.
And that wallet may or may not have dark in it.
Right.
It may or may not have like a bunch of reward points in it. Who knows?
Right.
I'm just saying, like Matt Wardell says, I have a great spot for one.
That's what I'm trying to think is how to get them around.
Now,
I mean, a lot of contacts in the U.S. However, I don't know if I'd want a wallet that wasn't only touched by the members of the team. But I will say this, that I could absolutely, I know some places in Vegas that some might end up showing up if people are in Vegas. I mean, dude, scavenger hunt in Vegas on, that'd be something.
What if you had to ask like a pit boss or a showgirl? Like, what if it was a person at a location that literally had a paper wallet in their pocket, like the Amazing Race or some shit?
Yeah, and it was sealed, so everyone knew that the words were safe. Listen.
Okay.
I see it happening already. Okay,
Matt already has onboarded a bunch of people into Dark. Personally, he didn't even. They're not even crypto people. He's onboarding new coiners to Dark. And I said, and he's got a little pile of Dark to play with because I'm like, hey, let me give you some samples. Like any good drug dealer, it's like you get a taste for free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll give you a taste. First one's free. Okay. So he has some Dark that I think we can start doing that with in his neck of the woods and possibly in our neck of the woods. But that would be so cool in Vegas. We got to get some paper wallets and get them ready for Vegas. And
oh, dude, I can already.
That's going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be a lot of fun. That Amish kid, that pink whale discount was stellar. Did you see those transactions?
Oh yeah.
It's just dumb. It's dumb, guys. You guys are dumb. We're already back up to $30 plus slippage for $1 million, and I think what's going to be we could break the all-time high today.
Dude, that'd be
44.
Crazy. That'd be crazy.
Because, like I said, you guys, the clock is ticking. As soon as Mystery Box catches up to that list, which is going to take a second, it's going to switch from J1 to J2. It's going to switch from Michael Jordan rookie card to Kobe Bryant rookie card. Still a great card, but it's not a Michael Jordan rookie card.
Right. It's his second year.
You guys have been warned, dude. 50 discounted NFTs for me. He gets it. It wasn't even that Amish kid that reached out. It was another one that reached out and said, hey, is it okay if we recycle this shit and abuse it? And I said, yeah, because there's no liquidity on Pink Miss Well. You're going to price yourself out eventually.
Right.
And when you price yourself out, we've seen the Pink Miss Well give a gift to our chart and a gift to the community. Like it's a win, 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 win. It's a 5-win, dude. Like there's 5 wins involved in this silly little game that, like I said, I was just pissed off at Pumped Out Tires. I'm still pissed off at Pumped Out Tires. I don't like it. I don't like that shit at all.
Dude, the calls we had offline were just so funny. Like,
dude, was I coping? Dude, was I coping?
Say that again.
You can tell him I was coping hard.
Oh, dude, coping is an understatement. I mean, I can't even. Yeah. I won't even repeat some of the things on here because it was definitely extreme. What did Samuel L. Jackson say? Righteous vengeance and furious anger.
Yes.
It was that, man. It was that because everyone's just creating a token after 3 years of hard building. However, it's still to create an ecosystem like this obviously requires the building and the game like this. And essentially, I'll be careful with saying improved, but a modified T-share system where you don't even have to worry about good accounting, nor do you have to worry about, worry about end taking on time. And again, dude, imagine this. Imagine someone does this, which this will happen. Like, I assure you, this will happen. Imagine someone buying some meme coin, Pink Mist Whale, sending it away from themselves. Like, they buy a meme coin, they send it away from themselves. They get some back. They choose to mint a fuel cell. Let's just say they win in the first drawing, the big, which normally would have been 1.25, and they end up getting, 8. Let's just say it's 8. Okay, you bought a meme coin, send it away from yourself, got an instant 8x, and then a yield bearing asset. It's, I mean, the ways of being able to get dark are kind of crazy. People are reading a book.
Yield bearing asset that you need a time machine to get.
Correct.
I got to go pick up Kenny for lunch here. But before I go, I just want to say, good job, Pulse Rain gang. Do you guys abuse this system while you can? Because it eventually Mystery Box is going to get around to being Santa Claus again. You can see the fuel cells that the Mystery Box has already sent to the Pink Mist Whale, over 1,000. It was over 1,000 J1 fuel cells. And that means that it sent over 1,000 dark matter tokens and J1 fuel cells to the community. The Mystery Box has a problem.
Dude, it's got a problem too. And especially when, on any tax token that exists out there, right? Like, and again, some of them have done very well and people are enjoying them. That's awesome. One of the things that Max so geniusly developed was essentially having that tax be a tax that's literally not felt, in the sense that when you mint, there's that 3% after you're mint. So you feel none of this. 3% of the dark, it gets split up into, obviously into different ways, but 3% is that space toll. However, the whole point was to keep the lights on, et cetera, keep the sight on. But yet Mystery Box must be drunk because he's just like, oh yeah, I got these little.
Well, no, it was Meekhoff. Meekhoff was drunk, and Meekhoff, because I asked people the day before, I said, hey, do you guys want a dark matter or do you want a fuel cell? And they were like, both. So Meekhoff shows up. He's like, yeah, give him it's not his money. He doesn't give a shit.
Right.
He comes in here and just like wrecks me and the Mystery Box. Guys, take advantage of this shit while you can. Corey says abuse it or lose it. I got to bounce. I love you guys. I'll probably be streaming later if that Pink Mist Whale thing takes off and if the Mystery Box catches up on his bills.
Yep.
So stay tuned. Stay close to Telegram and Twitter. I love you guys. I'm out.
Likewise.
All right. See ya.
Ciao, brother.